Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Gotta get them tunes going and we'll get rocking and rolling. Welcome everybody, what's going on? G-Stacks, Draketh. Rush, what is up, what is up? Eric's Jail, alright. Of course, you know, if you have a Wort Slug, you can do P8 on this build, so why not? Printer Friday. Better believe it. Better believe it. Do I want to do jail barracks? Sure, right? Not here. I will order my bound demon because you don't want him to get taken out. Am I right? Appreciate you, Biff. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone having a good week or whatnot. Oh, whoopsie. This is read it a little wrong. My bad. How'd the doctor appointment go? Not really all that great, to be honest. Doctor's appointment pretty much was, we don't see any logical reason for why you have these symptoms. So it's either all in your head or you have brain tumors. That's pretty much what they told me. So I'm hoping for the first one. Fingers crossed. Oh, little Steve, what's going on? Not great, actually, but, you know, plugging away, I guess you could say, huh? Plugging away. When are the nerfs coming to the servers, to everybody else, huh? Why does it not seem like any items are dropping? I don't know. Well, they are, but... Oh, yeah, loot filter makes it seem like nothing's dropping, that's why. If I had to guess, the beginning of next season, but they haven't said nothing official yet. Yeah, we'll see, Steve. I'm sure it's probably just... I'm pretty sure that 90% of the time, doctors just have no idea what's going on, so they can't tell you what's wrong. So, I don't know. Is what it is, am I right? It definitely isn't what it isn't, that's for sure. So it must be what it is. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it all night. But anyone who hopped in here, I guess I'll just give you the short rundown. I thought I had an ear infection or something, and then my ear was super itchy, and then it hurt a whole bunch, and I was like dizzy all the time. And now I thought the ear infection like went away, and now my ear is like muffled, and I'm still dizzy, and it sounds like there's water in it. But I went to the doctor. They're like, yeah, we don't see any signs of any ear infection or no signs of anything. Like, I don't know, what you're talking about. And then I went to an ear specialist, ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they're like, yeah, we also don't see anything like your doctor said, so we don't know why you're having these symptoms. And they did all these tests, and they're like, not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. The only thing that there is like this super rare circumstance of like tumors on your hearing nerve, essentially. And I'm like, great. Or it could be psycho, whatever you call it, saying it's all in your head. It's just not imagined, but like your brain's making up these sensations, essentially. Don't know why. Yeah, don't know why. Don't know how to ever fix it. It might be forever. It might be temporary. It might go away right away. In other words, we have no idea what's going on. So that's always yeah. But yeah. Anyways, that's all the information I got for. Now I don't want to talk about it all night because, let's be honest, it's not really the most exciting thing to talk about. The only is not crazy. Well, maybe we'll call it weird or something. I got to go for this other testing on Monday where they're going to essentially try to make me incredibly dizzy and nauseous on purpose, apparently, to see what is, if anything, like is triggering the dizziness or not. I appreciate it. A bunch of people saying hope I feel better. Appreciate you. It's very kind of you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But anyways, hopefully y'all have having some good drops lately here, huh? Because we all know I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of them here. Bunches and bunches. Reaper, welcome in, yo. Lack of concerts, yeah, right. No, that's honestly the my ear. That's what it feels like the day after, like Cannibal Corpse concert or something. That's what only this year feels like.
Hype D4 good fishing. 11,111. 1.
Biv, yo! Thank you for the 49 months of Slayership. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. G-Sex, I'm the one dealing with too much hospital stuff. Don't me go starting here too. Us old people. You know? Us old people, am I right? I guess that's what happens to Diablo 2 players. We're all at about that age where we're getting our hip replacements and stop. Whoopsie. One thing all Diablo 2 players have in common: Lisinopril. Kind of a joke. It's high blood pressure medication. So. Wonder what changes. Imagine Vegito. Wonder what changes they will make with the nerfs when they bring them to live, or will it just bring them over? I'm highly doubting that everything's going to be left the way it was. Like, the blood boil thing was just like, or not blood boil. Some of the videos of the tainted things were just crazy. Like, I don't know, Echoing Strike, it felt like not the strongest in the world, but like, everyone's going to lose their minds so much. Like, I almost think that they're not going to leave it like that. So, we'll see. I would be surprised if a lot of the things stayed the same, to be honest. Winkrock, yo, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Oxblood, welcome in by the way as well. Hi, Vobis, you feel it in your soul talking about feeling old? Samesies. We getting there. Ooh, Anton, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's sorry to hear that, man. I gotta repair this too. Getting old stinks for sure. Peter, welcome in, welcome in. G-Sex says I'm on that one. Yeah, that's the one they put everybody on. Just a little dose, I think, because, man, the doctor almost took me out when they first put me on that. Ooh, bloody foothills. Not almost took me out, but I was, like, almost passing out when they gave me that because my blood pressure dropped so much that, like, I think they start everybody off on 10 milligrams of lisinopril when you have high blood pressure. They're like, oh, this is what we start everybody off on. Take this. And I would take it, and I was like, man, I don't feel good. Like, I can't even tell you all the different ways I didn't feel good. My daughter had, like, Dad, can you blow up some balloons for me? I'm like, sure. And I like blacked out and fell over because like when I went to blow up the balloon, my blood pressure was so low. And yeah, I went back to the doctor. I'm like, yeah, my body is like not functioning anymore. I can't take this anymore. And they dropped me down to 2.5. They're like, whoa, 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 you have all these, like, all this been going on? I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I didn't. But then it like wasn't doing anything at 2.5, and now good old 5. Ooh, ethereal main catcher. Could be. 5 sockets. Could go obedience, maybe. Yeah, forget about it. Ronnie, welcome in. Yeah, well done steaks would probably help it. That's one diet I could go on. The only carnivore or whatever diet I would go on would be only if it allowed only well done steaks. Is there any of those out there? Well done steak diets? It's not a bad little little base right there. A little 3-socket demon head, 142D. Bulwark base incoming at least. We'll hang out of that one, I think. Get used to rare steaks. No. Nope. Oh, so carnivore only works with rare steaks, huh? Not well done. Oh man. Hard pass then. Never mind. Blood pressure talk gives the heebie-jeebies. I mean, it's not that crazy. Yeah, I guess you just get used to it when you're old people, I guess, you know? Skill breakdown the Warlock. Pretty much the only stuff I max out is the stuff that synergies for Echoing Strike. It's like straight down that side of the Warlock. So, one skill that I usually always make sure is maxed out is chat hitting the like button for me. That's one I always make sure gets maxed out. So, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Ya legends. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. I get it. Sorry. That's one thing I noticed with this, whatever's going on. I think I'm, like, losing brain power. Memory slipping. Get distracted by this constant ringing in my ears. Oh, yeah, that was the only... I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it. That was the one thing that the doctor could tell me. They're like, yeah, you have slightly worse hearing in that ear than the other one. I'm like, yeah, because it's all muffled. Because I can, like, it's all muffled. And it's ringing all the time. So obviously I can't hear the quiet sounds in that ear. But it was, like, lower, but it was still in the normal area. I just have, like, apparently I have extraordinarily good hearing normally. So even though I lost a bunch of hearing in this ear at the moment, it's still, like, in the normal range. So I guess there is that. Biff says I should make videos about the characters I use. That would be a great idea. If I did, like, almost like guides about the builds, and maybe even in those videos where I guide people through the build, I could even, like, showcase the gameplay in it too. I should try that. That's a great idea for videos, you know what I mean? Winter V, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. Feeling better? Not so much, but that don't matter. Where am I even putting these? I guess here? Sure, why not? Cardboard Warrior knows what's up. There we go. Fred, do people actually play this on hardcore? Occasionally. Scarab Shell, can we get... These have actually been dropping at a high rate for me. Kind of crazy. Not ethereal again. Rats. Hopefully really high on the... Oh, goodness, golly, gee. You kind of wish the poison res was higher than that, but you know, still a cool boot. Cool boot. Oh, the hat you ask about. Nobody was asking about the hat, but I think somebody was about to ask about the hat. You want one of these cool Sweet Phil hats, super comfortable. Check out the merch store in the description on YouTube, or a card there on Twitch. Got some shirts, got the mouse pad. The mouse pad in limited supply. We're about to... It's just a little bit longer, another week or two or something. I'm gonna re-up it to the... It's the campfire scene, but I'm gonna re-up it to the Reign of the Warlock campfire here pretty soon, so... Reaper said you got your Necro to level 81, and then there was mega lag and died. Never again. Yeah. Yeah, the only ladder start I ever did hardcore, I made it to the jail in Act 1 of normal difficulty. On ladder reset, I rubber band backwards into a pack of monsters. And I was like, well, you don't have teleport or nothing. I actually started off as a barbarian. Because I was going to, like, battle order the team and stuff. I'm like, what? I'm stuck. Guys, help me. And then I was dead. And it's like... And I think I was like, I'm like chugging potions, and I just happened to be, because it was so early, I didn't have a full thing of town portals, and I opened it up, and it was red out of town portals. I'm like, oh no. I was like, well, see you guys. They're like, oh no, you can catch back up. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this all night, by the way, so. Dude. I just left. Dude wearing the ball cap instead of wearing the bald cap that I usually wear. This build is stupidly strong. I guess that's why they're nerfing it, huh? Just like level 80 with an insight. Everything wrecked. Anyone play D4? Is it worth trying? It's okay. It depends. It depends on what kind of person you are. How much gaming time do you have? Type of situation. In my opinion, it's not a terrible game, but I haven't played in a long time, by the way. But it's not like a terrible game, but it wasn't like super great. But it was like kind of good, I guess. Yeah, Biv said gas close to 5 where you're at. Yeah, it is. Gas is getting crazy around. $4.99 all over the place where I'm at. Sometimes you can see it at $4.90, $4.89 or whatever. Guess I don't look too much. I don't really drive a whole lot, but I mean, we do. I guess me and Biv do live pretty close to each other. Yeah, $6 here, close to 8. Yeah, I've heard out in certain areas, California and stuff, expensive. Unfortunate. Hopefully everyone's you know, gonna be all right and stuff. I'm sure, you know. But anyways, guess I didn't really know where I was going with that sentence, but. Hopefully something happens soon to where the price of driving around will decrease. We'll just say that. Because I was gonna say, like, you could get an electric car, but like, aren't electric prices going up a ton too for other reasons? So it's like, yeah. So. We don't go too deep into the exact whys and stuff on all that stuff, because then you start wading into political things, and we don't do that here. But yeah, I definitely want everyone to spend as least amount of money as possible to live comfortably and happy. Don't forget, y'all, Printer Friday. Any super chat, channel membership, or channel support of $10 or more on Twitch or YouTube, get a print up on the board over here if you want one. Yeah, you don't have to get one either if you super chat. Most people do want one, but sometimes people just want to support the channel. Just shouting it out. Gifted memberships if it's over, if it's over the required amount, you get up on the board. Just an FYI for any of that type of stuff. James says I look miserable. Interesting. Thank you for saying I am incredibly ugly and stupid looking. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel that great, I'm gonna be honest, so. But I haven't been feeling good for like a month and a half now, so, it is what it is. Where's Snow Pro lately? Yeah, I've only seen him. He hops in here like once in a great while, re-ups his membership, and then I see him like a month later again. Not really sure. He's just on to bigger and better games. BT, it's an electrical proposed hiking price. Yeah, I don't like seeing that. I'm gonna have to get a more energy efficient computer. Mahoney, yo!
Donated $10 through Super Chat. Phil is the GOAT. My
man. I can't really headbang because of my dizzy thing and stuff, like I said. But thank you so much, Mahoney, for the $10 super print. Ooh. I can still do that. Cheers to you. Let me get that copy pasted and printed. I haven't printed in a while because I've been feeling so rough. Like up until recently, I couldn't stream with the lights on. I don't know if anybody remembers those ones, but yeah. Appreciate you. Kind words and kind super print. File print. Print. Oh, James, yo! Yo. We'll get that one for you. Wait, it's gonna print. Don't jam up on me. No! Hold on. I didn't test it. My bad. James Davis, you absolute legend. Come on. Well, the frame rate actually looks really good right now on the printer cam. It keeps changing. But thinking of changing, 10 people just changed over to channel memberships thanks to James Davis. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted Slayer ships. Hey, let me know, James. I'll double check if you put one in already. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, Fred, for the 45 months of Slayership. But James, if you want a message up here, put it in the chat and I'll print it up for you. Thank you so much. You Giga Chat Slayer. Ooh. Appreciate you. 10 memberships. Nothing to scoff at. Appreciate you. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you once again, Fred, for the 45 months. That's like, what is that? Like, that's at least 2 years. Carry the 5. Yeah, it's definitely more than 2 years. Yeah, right? So, thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm on this side, so I don't have to mirror print it, but my headbanging side is reversed because when I have endgame builds, I'm on the opposite side of the screen. I have to reverse myself. Yeah, so kind of right here. Felt you were offensive. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, it is one of those things where you're like, whoa, you look like shit. It's like, thank you. So I guess you're kind of right. But either way, I appreciate you. So if you want, make sure if you want a message, I'll put it up in the board. I'll try to keep my eye out. Make sure nobody lets me listens or misses it. Drinking a Voodoo Ranger. Is that what you want printed, or is that you're just telling me what you're drinking? We can get that printed up for you if that's what you want. Drinking ketchup, says Biv. Yeah, I mean, a nice fine tomato puree. Good for you. Vaj. Another terrorized champ over here, sure. Just what you're drinking. Gotcha. Yeah, good stuff. A little strong. I've been steering away of the stronger stuff lately, I'm gonna be honest. Just been super casually, like, not heavy drink stuff, but yeah. Go Tigers, go Pistons. Ooh, yeah, the Pistons got a must win today for sure. The butt. Your back meds, you can't drink anymore, anything? Yeah, I feel ya. We're all getting old like that. That's how I'm sure I'm right there pretty soon. Yeah, 9.5. Yeah, Voodoo Ranger, it's definitely one I might dabble in. That's more of one that I'll buy like 1 16-ouncer and then like you know, then have a couple Miller Lights after, you know what I mean? That's not a buy a 6-pack of, or, you know, whatever. I mean, you can, of course, you know, doing work. You got a job to do and you're about to accomplish it, but yeah. Are they the Pistons or the the line cut the second half of that off and I had to scroll over. That was pretty rough, Fred. That was a pretty rough one. That's pretty rough. I'll let you take it back though. Yeah, everyone's 39, 43. That's probably 70% of Diablo 2 players are in that age there. But I'm 39, so. Big Laudanum, you got 4, whatever that is, 10% beers. Yeah, maybe if they're 10%, they're 12-ounce bottles or something. Yeah, it could be all right. Could be all right. Nothing on that. Let me blow my nose. I can't, because this test I got coming up on Monday, I can't take my allergy medication for a couple of days, so it's like real annoying. Technically I can't take it. I can take this one more time. I think I'll be fine. Could have been a nice memory. Yeah, that's why I look at it. It didn't have any skills on it though, unfortunately. So missed the notification. Crifanzo, yeah. Diablo 2's kind of like YouTube popularity is like dipping between seasons here. So YouTube decides if they're going to notify you or not. And if they think that right now is not a time that people really are interested in Diablo 2, then they will just not notify you when I post videos and go live and stuff anymore. The only way to guarantee it is to be part of the Discord. I highly recommend anyone who wants to know when I go live or whenever I post something to join the Discord. Like, highly. Like, and this isn't just some promo thing, like literally. You'll be notified, like sometimes my phone goes off before my computer, before my streaming software even fully loads to show that my stream is live. So make sure you join the Discord and have the notifications turned on for, yeah. I'm just try to force spawn, you know, force spawn a Herald here. And then take out some monsters on board, of course. Soul Rune. Excellent. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, where do you think he is now? Could be all over the place over here. Over here? Oh! Yep, looks like he's over there. This is an ugly space, too. Oh my gosh. Archers? Gross, man. Holy smokes. This is real gross. Take the Herald out super quick. No Sunday. Of course, the odds of finding anything from a Herald right now is like -7, so. Get a Nav. I don't know what that means, Fred. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Navet. I don't know what that is. Are you trying to get me in trouble? Is that like a swear word in like Hungarian or something? I'm not really sure. How is it possible to gift yourself a membership? Oh, you got one yourself, James? Nice. Yeah. So that I guess it happens sometimes. It just randomly selects people from the stream or whatever. So, yeah. I guess you lucked out and gifted yourself a membership. Legendary. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. My ears. One of the biggest things that like aggravates it is when I blow my nose. It's strange considering they told me there's no fluid behind my ear or anything. Like they did tests and stuff, and there's no pressure issue or anything like that. I'm like, I'm pretty positive there is. You know, it'd be like a test telling you like, actually your skin on your face is you know, is purple. And I'm like, no, it's not. I can see it. I'm like, no, our test is saying it's purple. And like, no, it's like not. I can, okay. My sense of vision is telling me it's not, you know, kind of frustrating, but, oh yeah, give my mark back. That's what I was going to do. A nasal cleaning tool. Okay, so not trying to get me in trouble. That's a good thing. I assumed he wasn't, but I know I was just joking around. Maybe. No, I need to get one of those, I don't know what they're called, but they're for like babies to get like snot out of their noses. We just called them booger suckers. Anyone who has kids probably knows what I'm talking about. A new call to arm base. It's just like a kind of like a big fat needle, like almost like a turkey baster syringe, but just the end of it on a hose with a little filter in the middle, so the boogers don't go all the way through, and then you like suck on the other end of it. And that you always want to make sure you have the filter in there. You never want to. This can be my next call to arms. Since this other one rolled 2 to battle orders. You're cool, welcome in. What am I doing? Okay. Boy, I feel like my brain is easily distracted today. Easily distracted. Wait, was that ethereal? No, it's not, right? Yeah. Oops. Apparently I'm going blind, too. Baseball guy, right? Not particularly, no. I mean, I'm a sports guy in general, but all the sports that aren't on regular television, like on antenna television, essentially, I don't really watch much. You know what is pretty sick, though? They weren't doing this before, but they must have realized that nobody was watching any of their sports, but Amazon started putting, like, Pistons games just on Amazon Prime, which we already have. So, like, all these playoff games are just, like, on Amazon Prime, like, and I could just watch them. Before, you had to buy, like, the sports package. Maybe that's how they'll do it. They'll have the regular season games. You have to buy the sports package to watch all, like, 82 or whatever it is. But then they have some of the... But then maybe the sports package doesn't include the playoffs or something. But yeah, I actually watched the Pistons game the other day, which is pretty sick. No good. Oh boy. Mighty Coilrats you always want to watch out for. Easily distracted converts to wrecked. Yeah, I'll be there for sure, no doubt. Well, I'll die at least twice tonight, guaranteed. For CTA, congrats. Oh no, Tom. 5-1.
Let's go.
Wicked Plumber. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. My guy. Thank you so much for the huge, crazy, insane generosity. Can't do any of the headbanging today. I'm still having some head issues and some ear issues and whatnot. But trust me, even though I'm not headbanging, I want to. And thank you so much for the generosity. Can't thank you enough for the 20 gifted shops. Appreciate you. You usually pass it up, but Wicked Plumber, if you do want to print, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much, my man. Miasmic, welcome in. Wicked Erase, what's going on? Welcome in. Biff and Marty know the assignment. Hitting some of those evil Marios. You get it? Because Mario was like a plumber. He's wicked. Because he's evil. He's like wicked. You get it? See what we did there? Boy, I'd hate to have to do something like that all the time, Fred, but I might even just start doing all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Being an old people and all, I might have to start doing things like that. That's like stuff you only have to do if you're like under the age of 5 or over the age of 70. Unfortunately, I'm over 70 apparently. Jmod, ooh, did I miss I was kind of like thinking so hard about shooting liquid up my nose and sucking it out the other nostril that I was actually kind of half not looking at the screen. We'll be alright. I'm assuming that monarch will be just like the last 150,000 blue monarchs I've identified. But what if it wasn't? You guys will never know now if that was a Jmod or not. How do you feel about that? Let me know how you feel deep down about that. Good old the gold strike, maybe? You know for fact it was a mod, not a J mod. Could be. Happy Friday, got the oil changed. All right. Ah, you got an insight on your Novasork finally, you say, huh? On your Mercury Novasork? Yeah, that's a pretty much a necessity there, right? Harriet's Plateau. Ooh. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh. That means he's here somewhere. That means he was over this way, right? Oh, no. This way? Oh, we got a sick Thresh Shotgun map. Just sick. I mean, I took him out so fast, I could probably just leave it on players 8. even though it changes nothing. We're getting something here right now. I don't have item find because this isn't a barb, of course, but I mean, might as well set it to players 1 since his drops literally don't change, but or lightning RBFs, rainbow facets. Gotcha. I figured it out. Boom blaster. I can't believe I figured that out. Nice. Just need the J mod still, huh? Pop says weird the specialist ruled out infection instantly because they got to listen to symptoms. Yeah, I mean, I thought that of the fact that my ear was itching like crazy for 4 or 5 days, and then it was like super painful, like crazy bad earache for 4 or 5 days after that. I thought that it would have been like, oh, that's definitely an earache, but they're like, well, no, your symptoms, everything I've seen, and you know, whatever, definitely not an earache or ear infection. I'm like, what? Isn't that okay? But whatever. Anyways, why I'm the GOAT because I figure stuff out like that. Ooh. Appreciate you. I don't know, but maybe. Print up the Wicked Plumber emote for him. Yeah, why not? Sure. Not a terrible idea. Print up Wicked Plumber. I don't even know if I can, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think I can even do this. I don't know where I have those emotes at and stuff. I have to think about it real quick.
Printer Friday, beer and smashing buttons.
Barthamus, yo! Oh, 7 months. Holy moly. Not a Slayer ship. He's not even a Slayer. He's a Giga Chad Slayer. Thank you so much, Varthamus. You Giga Chad. Appreciate you. Holy smokes. MS Paint. Well, I have Paint, but I got to find the picture. I can't copy and paste it because it's not text, you know. I have to screenshot it, or I have to find the emotes. It's somewhere on my computer, but I don't remember exactly where. I'll find it. I'll find it real quick. Picture emojis. Not here. Why is it not here? Not there. Yep, totally can't find it. No. But, oh, Kabitsky. Yo! Thank you so much, Kabitsky, for the 5 tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, you Giga Legend. And Varthmus, you know what? What I should allow, Giga Chad Slayer ship, that's enough to get yourself a super print too. So both Varthamus and Kabitsky, thank you so much. Ooh, supporting the channel. Let me know in the comments, both y'all, what you want printed up, and I'm gonna get it printed up behind me right here. Let me know in the comments. Ya legends. Legend Spike, legendary. Thought about screen capping the emo, but it's so small that it would just be crazy stretched out and wouldn't look very great, I'm gonna be honest. This is a Warlock I'm playing. This is a true story. Fogo, welcome in, by the way. Hello, hello. Oh my word!
Miss donated $99 and
Barthamus, yo! Thank you so much for the huge, fat massive 99.99 super good. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough. Holy smokes. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you so much. It's huge. It's huge. My ears fixed now. You've healed me. You've healed me. Yeah, so comment down below what you want for your little message up here. I'll get that printed up for you, Varthamus, and yeah, Kibitsky I owe one too as well if you do want one. Yeah, I decided to play the Warlock one, you know, one like set, you know, do a drop highlight video for it on single player here. Just one time, you know, so money fixes a lot of things, I know, right? Oop, where am I going? Do you want me to spell it exactly like that, Kibitsky? Or do you want Detroit basketball? Nice. Yeah, we can get that one for you. That's a copy. That's a paste. And a print. Loading catapult. Aiming catapult. BB says Giga Chads tonight. We got it. So Charles says ear itchy, painful. It was your jaw causing it. You know what? That's one thing that they mentioned, maybe, but I gotta look into that too. I said I didn't want to talk about it anymore, but that is one thing I really thought it might have been. How do you get that checked out? Do you have to go to the dentist to get your jaw checked out, or is the ENT supposed to check that out? That's one thing he did mention, and I was thinking maybe, but they send you to a. Barney says there's a particular specialist for it. Yeah, I mean probably, but I mean like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Kavitsky said spell it right. I'm on my phone. Nope, you got it already. I thought you were being joking, like Detroit basketball. Too late now. No going back. Urgent? You just went to urgent care and they Botoxed your jaw? Wow, that's crazy. Cardboard Warrior, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Boom. Boy, I wouldn't think of going to urgent care and them just like, huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. BB said he had a toothache. Yeah, there was a couple of days like my ear was hurting so bad and my head hurt so bad that like my jaw and my teeth were hurting too. But that was only like a period of like 3 or 4 days when that was happening. But my ear hurt way longer than that, and yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways. Worst thing you got to look out for in hell with my Nova Sorceress? I don't know, just getting absolutely blasted. Mana burn? If you're at rocking energy shield. One to fire skills. Acidic. I'm glad that made you feel better anyways. A lot of them do it now, but like, how do you get someone to do that? Like, you can just walk into urgent care and be like, yo, I want you to Botox my jaw. Like, don't you, like, I don't know. Like, I already went to my regular doctor and an ENT, ear, nose, and throat specialist. Like, I feel like if that, I don't know. Antok, welcome in. Scott Bunn, yo, you know what's up. He says, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Yeah, make sure you guys get that like button destroyed. Yeah, get it destroyed. Walk in and explain your problem and just ask him to do it for you. I don't know. Someone was saying you could get to a TMJ guy through the dentist. Gotcha. Yeah, because I was thinking about going to the dentist, and like, I don't know how much it costs just to go to the dentist and ask them to like look at your mouth outside of a 6-month cleaning, because I like never do that. I've never had any tooth problems before really in my life, so I don't know if it's like $50 to go to the dentist outside of your normal times, or if it's like, it can't be that much. But my videos helped you out a ton for a lot of different stuff. Well, thanks for watching. I'm glad they helped you out. Titan hit so hard. See, I hit it so hard it disappeared. Did I win? That's true. You did. That's how you win. Race talking about the jaw thing. They want your money, they'll do it. I guess that's true, right? Wait, you want me to do some procedures that cost money? Yes. Yeah, insurance, right? Good. You either got insurance or you're gonna pay cash up front? Okay, good, we'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this thing on Monday where they test why, like, what's triggering the dizziness and whatnot, and that's supposed to try to help figure it out. And I'm gonna go from there. So Rosie Don Grosidon
donated $10 through Super Chat.
you legend.
Friday.
Thank you so much, Grosidon Flex. You Slayer. We'll get that printed up for you Friday. Bill Weisers. Nice. You're getting printed right up on the board there. Appreciate you once again. Miniature headbangs. That's all I can handle right now. Thank you so much. Viking, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub in there as well. Friday Phil Weiser. Ooh. Bloop. Yeah. $1 to 200 for in Canada, you say? Oh, so like if that's Canadian money, that's probably like $30 in American, right? So, does insurance cover dental, Phil? We do have dental insurance. Not that dental insurance is really all that insurance-y, anyways, but you know what I mean. In the United States, but yes, we do. Yeah, I assume it's not too much to go. It's probably like $30 or something, to be honest. Make sure I checked my symptoms on ChatGPT first. I did look them up. Yes, I did. The only problem with the symptoms is I've had like every symptom that exists. So I think that's part of the problem. Ali.
At Ali-Doob donated $2
Doob.
Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Giveaway. 1 like equals 1 job.
Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. Now, I'm not giving away Jaws, but you can do whatever you want. Appreciate you, big lawn gnome. That's all right. I mean, I don't know. What else are we going to talk about, right? I'm not that interesting except for this thing. If I push on it super hard, it completely goes away for a few seconds. It's actually still better. Like even the muffling sound goes away like quite a bit. Like 80% of the muffled sound goes away. I don't feel like the pressure. And then it comes back over like 15 or 30 seconds. Save and exit. Just kidding. We got to check that one. I did see that one. See, look at that J mod. Ugh. Setting up for concert season all week. Ah, you get your new job at the NCAA headquarters. That's legendary. Legendary. New batch of sauerkraut. Gross. Race. Cardboard, yo!
Beer got electrolytes.
It does have electric lights. Yo! Also, that was a $10 dono through the Streamlabs, through PayPal. That one actually, those scumbag corporations take the least out of that one. So thank you so much for that. You legend! Thank you so much. You giga chat. And we'll get that printed up for you too. Beer has electrolytes. Ooh. We'll just type that one out because it's harder to copy and paste those particular ones. But beer has the electrolytes. All right, if I spelled it wrong, that's just how it is because I actually don't remember. I don't spell electrolytes very often, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like there's a Y in there somewhere, but we'll rock it with it. Ooh, thank you so much once again. Lawn Gnome says make a giant contraption to do it for you. No, what I did notice too is actually like headphones makes it feel way better too. Anything that causes any pressure on my ear makes it feel way better. Like if I just sit there in the shower, let water just blast it, like pushing pressure in and on my ear, if it and I get out of the shower, it feels way better. Like really hot shower is like one thing that's like ever since, like it's always made it feel way better. So yeah, it's really, yeah. Oh, probably want to have the game up, huh? Whoopsie. You guys didn't want to see me playing, did you? I actually just found a Griffin's on the last run, but you guys didn't see it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, up a minute ago, Ray said you started a new batch of sauerkraut, so you're rotting your cabbage right now. You're gonna wait 3 months for it to rot enough for you to eat it. Best of luck, Race. Push my fingers into my eyes. Right. No, pushing my fingers into my eyes doesn't help. Tom said he found a Griffin's 2 days ago. Yeah, congrats on that. Yeah, Charles. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it might be something I'll look into a little bit more. Me and my wife were actually talking about it. Because my jaw on the same side as my ear, when I open and close my jaw, it like that jaw joint like kind of shifts in a funny way when I open my jaw. So it actually, come to think about, it's probably your guys' fault why my ear hurts right now. All this talking, my jaw going up and down like this. It's probably, I mean, if that is, it could even be the case that all this talking is why every time I stream, after like an hour or two, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. So yeah, I just want you guys to know it's your fault. I'm kidding. Kinda. I'm joking. I'm joking, sort of. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Myasmic said you'll keep us posted on how the first shows go. Alrighty. Sounds good. Why not? We'll take these guys out too. They're right here. Stevie said we came for the printers. We got them. What kind of water pressure do I have? Not that crazy. Actually, the water pressure, I mean, it's pretty good. But our shower head has like a pressure thing on it, and we only have it turned up like halfway, because if you have it turned up all the way, the combination of the pressure with me being so tall, the water splashes on the ceiling of the bathroom. So, and like all out of the shower and stuff if the pressure's turned all the way up. So I have the pressure. I only have it on the handle. I only set it to about half power. True story. Barthus said, "You can give the hundo back and you don't have to talk no more." No takesy backsies. I'm just messing around, Barthamus. Yeah, London, you chose this life. Yeah, I'm actually... Call Husband Protective Services. Galvac's forcing me into labor of playing Diablo 2 all day. In my basement. I'm being forced here. Boy, that sounds like a great skit for like Saturday Night Live or something. Husband Protective Services. Look at this list of different tortures the wife is forcing upon the husband. Garbage taking out on garbage day. Lawn mowing. Cleaning out the basement. The horrors. And the guy's like, oh, I know. Oh. And the woman's like, are you kidding me? Like, this is stuff we need to get done. This is a list of torturous punishments. It's cruel and inhuman. That's like it just sounds like a great skit, you know? Dang it, I keep forgetting to... Dance, puppet, dance for me. Sir Texas, I think is what, I don't know the first few letters, RGV. Saturday Night Live has stepped their game up. Gotcha, yeah, I haven't watched them in a very long time, to be honest. Usually, I mean, modern day, how it works anyways. I'm just like a lot of people, you just watch one here or there on YouTube or something, right? But yeah, I haven't seen too much from them lately, to be honest. Yeah, Vivi, yeah. The wife even made him change the baby's diaper, and then just have all the HPS employees just gasp like, oh! He is hilarious. Ray said you watched Saturday Night Live when it first came out. You like the Chevy Chase years? Beaver Dam. So, FCR for the Warlock is the two mainest at the top are 75, 125. What is it? Isn't it the same as that's the same as the Paladin, right? Or is that the Necromancer? I feel like the Paladin is 75, 120. So it's like 48, 75, 125 for the Warlock. So I'm at 130. That's where mine fell, so. Saputo, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you for that Bezos subscription. The Chris Farley years, titanium. Nice. Ooh, Andres Cham from Pindle, you said? Boy. Nice. Congratulations. See, the Pistons probably already started, right? Let me just check the score. It should be early on. Started at 7, I believe, but where's my score at? Gotta check them Pistons, you know? Oh, we're smoking them. Game's over already. 17-16, the Pistons. Game's over already. Wicked, welcome in. We'll see if the Pistons can pull it out from being behind in the series like this. We have a radio host in Detroit, Mike Valeni. He's always negative and he hates the Pistons. But he called for he thinks they're actually going to win because he said the Magic are terrible. So kind of makes me kind of promising, you know what I mean? Oh, bro. Do terror zones increase chances of key drops? I actually don't know anything about that, to be honest. I do not know anything about that. Zero Cool. Has anyone else in chat ever heard anything about that? Key drops relative to terror zones. Like, does it do anything? If I had to speculate, I would say it does nothing. But I don't know that for sure. Just logically, I would think it would be nothing, no change. Since I don't believe monster level has any effect on, because the keys are always from the same monster, so the monster's level. And then let's see, unique ability to drop more items. Yeah, I wouldn't think of any difference, but BB said it barely makes a difference, so it's suggesting from that comment that it does change a teeny tiny bit, but almost imperceivable, like less than 1%, I'm sure, or something. So yeah, I'm not sure. Rube. Come on, Thresh Rocket. Come on, my man. Oh, it just changed to Arcane Sanctuary. Well, while I'm here real quick, I did want to look and see what the upcoming ones were. Why not? Not that it changes anything for me, but... Oh boy, nothing good. Secret cow level at 830, I guess. Not really a secret cow level kind of guy, but... Nightbot, what's going on? Nightbot is a great dude. Just make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. You know what? Hit the like button even if you're not enjoying the stream. If you're hate watching right now, hit the like button anyways, alright? Thanks, appreciate it. Even hate watchers, hit the like button for me, alright? Truthful. Or, the truth will set you free, I mean. Different truth name. There's someone else that I call Truthful. My bad. But, welcome in. Living the dream, Truthful. I'm living the dream. Wait, what am I... Oh, I was just wrecking everything with my call to arms. Call to arms crystal sword an accident. Whoops. The world stone shard, alright. Act 2, gotcha. Yeah, probably not tonight, but if I stream, when I stream, I'll probably stream on Monday, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I got the doctor's appointment, so. But yeah, I'll probably stream on Monday, I guess. I'll probably use some of these shards and, not do full act clears, but, like, hop act 1, you know, and clear all the good areas anyways. I'm not gonna do, like, the Bloodmore and stuff, but. Key drops are like 1 in 1500. It went down to like 1 in 1485. Nice. It's weird. It's kind of weird that it would drop like at all, but will you? There we go. Not enough mana. Ever farm Duriel? Not if I don't really want to. I have, because you have to get that one statue. Gross, but yeah, I'm pretty curious to see how that's gonna go. Like, since they quote unquote changed that for the PTR anyways, which I assume they might be leaving for the regular part of the game for the seasonal release. That the what do you call them? The statues can drop from even the non-terrorized ones. I don't know what the rates will be or anything like that, of course, but curious to see on that, because man, being like, whoop, terrorize Talrash's tombs, guess I have to go spam farm Duriel over and over again. That was always mega gross. Just mega. It would be less annoying on offline single player, I guess, obviously, but yeah, Vivi, when you said 1 in like 1400 or whatever, that's got to be like 1 in 14.85 runs or something, right? Because I know that the Countess key drops. Like if you're on higher players count, like player 7 on single player, it's supposedly the key drop rates are like 1 in like 7 or 1 in 8 runs or something. So. Poseidon saying you hit the like button earlier, got a burr and a Maris since then. Just saying. It sounds like a scientifically proven fact now. Sounds like if you hit the like button, you'll find a bunch of good stuff. So just letting everybody know. Aesthetic says wishes they would have made the old graphics still work. Yeah, they just decided like not enough people used them probably, and like they're really gonna design the old. They'll have to design an old graphics model for not only the Warlock but also all of the weapons, the new weapons they made and stuff, and the new items. Like, be so. Just like seems. Probably the calculation they made was it's probably unnecessary work. Every once in a while someone says that, but I mean, the number of people that probably actually care about the old graphics is probably like 1 in 1,000, literally. So. You know, everybody likes whatever they do. I'm not poo-pooing on you for having your opinion, but yeah, I'm just saying. Not a lot of people probably care about it. Maggot layer tips for the summon necro. Yeah, get yourself one of these things, or just a regular tele staff. Ooh, I have 4 charges left, and just teleport through the whole thing. Unless you're in normal difficulty, then you probably shouldn't be playing a summon necro in normal difficulty. I guess would be my advice. Yeah, teleport past anything you ever don't want to do in the whole game, really. Glad Pash. So a minute ago, we dropped a ethereal, tools, two-handed sword, dual leech. So close, so close. Ah, yeah, not quite enough enhanced defense on there, huh? Ugh. Oh, VB. So you said those were just you were just making up random numbers, but some minimal change like that you were saying for the key drop counts. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like players 1 is like 1 in 17 runs for Countess keys. Players 3 is like 1 in 11, and then players 1 is like 1 in 9 or something. Something like that. When's new season? Not for like 2 months. Acidic said if you ever do summons like that, you unsummon everything. Nice. Yeah, I would just get my telestaff out and use teleport through the mega layer. 10 out of 10 times. Pretty much no matter what my character is, that's what I do. Doesn't really matter. Oh, interesting. Boy. So yeah, I've been doing nothing but terror zones. And yeah, sure, I'm not farming the same, you know, I wouldn't be up to the level 5 ones or whatever. But I've been on for, I guess it hasn't been that long. How long have I been on for? An hour and 20 minutes, and I got 1 Herald today. And the level 1 Herald has almost no chance of dropping a Thunder Charm. The Thunder Charms, the way they're set up right now, are absolutely bananas. Especially since you can't farm Terror Zones without a Thunder Charm, and you can't get Thunder Charms without farming the Terror Zones. Like, only the Echoing Strike Warlock and the Hammering can actually do Terror Zones. And, like, Bone Spear Necro, I guess, but... Whoops. So crazy. Bone Spear, Saint VV? Yeah, so if you are a Necro, Bone Spear is going to be clutch in the... whatchamacallit it. maggot player. Find any cool new music, Phil? I don't know. Found something new and cool. I could say cool new music news for me, anyways. So there's this band that I listened to slightly for a while and thought they were really cool and stuff, and then they like split up, and then they got back together, and then they split up, and then they were like split up. Apparently they got back together again. There's this band called Get Scared. Really stupid name. I'm not even gonna lie. I every time I say it, like, oh yeah, this band, it's like Get Scared, I'm like, I don't even want to say the name because it sounds like such a stupid name. But I actually like their music a lot. It's like they've kind of shifted over the years, but like most of their most popular stuff, it almost sounds like a mix between like The Used and like My Chemical Romance. So it's not like super, but in the more recent years, apparently like their newer music is more like metalcore. So it's like heavier. So, but yeah. But that's pretty much the only thing I was gonna say. That they apparently got back together and they're making new music again. I mean, I won't even battle order up. It takes so long, but yeah. Yeah, they initially, when they first got popular, it was like the late like 2000s, I guess you call it. Is that what you call it? It was like, oh, I think they first started around like 09, but it was like they first got popular on like MySpace. It was like the end of MySpace, but it was like that's how they first got like noticed or whatever. When like emo bands would get noticed on MySpace, you know? The crazy thing is that there's like this little tiny concert venue by where I live now, but it used to be really far away from where I used to live, and I was gonna come see them. They were just like touring around the country with like these other little bands, and I didn't go see them because it ended up snowing like 2.5 feet that night, and it was like a 45-minute drive from my house to get to see them. I always wish I did, but then I didn't. Cool story, I know, right? But who's the mod tonight? Do we have any of those? Let's see, Buried Alive. Yeah, I've Buried Alive. Have I seen them before? Buried Alive. Buried Alive. Sounds like a band of that I've went to a show of before, but I could be thinking of Buried Alive, 6 Feet Under. How many different About Being Buried bands are there? Couple, huh? I think I was thinking 6 Feet Under, but anything good? Zoom in. Today, nothing crazy, not much. So I know Skithy Infinity is meta, but I want to use it on multiple characters. I don't want my Merc to be weak. So yeah, you can actually still use like an ethereal Thresher Infinity on your Nova Sorcerers, by the way. For a long time, I used an Infinity Man-Catcher on my Nova Sorc. I mean, you do need to put like 70 points into like strengths or dex, and then like 50 into the other one to be able to use it. But you can do that. I did it for a long time on offline single player. Just an FYI. Buried Alive is pretty much one dude. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Let me look up at this other one. There's this. It's one of those ones where I use YouTube Music because I have YouTube Premium, and I was like, oh well, it's just like Spotify but on YouTube, so I'll just use it, I guess. But there's this one small band person I've never heard of. Vormentus? Let me look at what caused you. this guy slash band, whatever, has 2,000 YouTube subscribers. But this song is like sick. It's almost like Screamo, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like Screamo, but it's like not, with like techno in the back, but like, it's hard to explain. Not techno, but like does a lot of stuff with the vocals. Like a lot of you know what I'm saying, right? I'm not some smart person, so I can't really explain it right, but auto-tune, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, auto-tune is you know, I mean, that's kind of like saying like Kleenex. So actually, it's not a Kleenex, it's facial tissue. You know, the Kleenex is the brand. I don't want to do that to you, but yeah, whatever. Some electronic type stuff, you know, where, you know, the scream will come in instead of just like a flat scream. It'll like cut it, super quick cuts, you know, like how do I explain it? I don't know. I guess I don't know if I'm explaining it good, you know. Almost like it cuts in and out about like 5 times a second for like 3 seconds, like through the scream at the end of like the emphasis scream at the end of a particular, you know, lyric or whatever. I guess I'm not explaining it good, but things like that. Things like Skylight Drive. Boy, I know the name, but I haven't listened to them in a long time, so, or I haven't heard anything from them in very long, so I can't really. But yeah. But yeah, it's not really like anything else I had heard before. It's not like the craziest thing I've ever heard, but like the most like, oh my gosh, how did anyone ever come up with this? But like, usually like a band would have one part in a song that sounded like that. Like Motionless in White has done it a few different times. At the, you know, when it'll be the chorus, and then there'll be the chorus before the breakdown. But then the one right before the breakdown, it'll chop, 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 and then boom. But this one, he does it like it's in his music like all the time. Like almost everything he says. And it's like borderline, it's almost like screamo rap, sort of. But with those, so it's kind of, I don't know. It just popped up, I just heard it, I'm like, I don't have any idea what this is, but I kind of like it. One of those situations, so. Really, being an old man like me, that doesn't happen very often, so. Found a low rune at Shrab. Okay, all right. Congrats on that one. Fonten Zumin. Force Gaming video. Oh, Force Gaming. That sounds familiar. Why do I know that name? That's like a big YouTube channel, right? Like that does like just videos about all different types of video games, right? I think I remember seeing him when D4 came out. Good old Lorna Shore shirt. That's one. I'm not like the biggest diehard know everything Lorna Shore wise, but I am actually going to see Lorna Shore and Motionless in White at the end of the summer. Me and my buddy got tickets, and well, it's me and my friend, and then like, you know, like 4 or 5 of his friends from where he used to live. Electric Callboy, yeah, that's an interesting one for sure, yeah. Oh, little Dusk Shroud. All right. Now, we just got to decide, is this going to be a teleport Ormus or telekinesis? Let me know in the comments. Teleport or telekinesis? I'm going with telekinesis. Oh, meteor. Okay. So it's not telekinesis at least. But of course the fire's low and everything, but yeah. Ormus, yeah, no. Depending on the skill, it could be good, but we didn't get the greatest. Meteor's okay, I guess. It's at least like you could make an argument for a use for it, anyways. somebody could make an argument to use it, yeah, so. Yeah, it is at least usable. It is usable. The enchant Ormus I traded to Cooley, yeah. That was actually, I found multiple of those over the last like few seasons. Kind of one of the dumber things I did. I never, you know, I guess sometimes there's just certain things you just don't know because you don't pay attention to it, right? So I never knew that that was actually worth anything. Ooh, this might be worth something though. Hold up. Ah. Well, maybe I'll keep it to make a whatever that is, whatever the new hustle rune word is. I don't know. Not that crazy though. I didn't know that enchant Ormus was any good. Like I didn't think about using it for the that crossbow sword or whatever that uses enchant. I found one and I literally just threw it on the ground and left. And people are like, "What are you doing? That's worth like multiple burr runes." And I'm like, "Haha, you guys, come on, get out of here, guys, come on." Because yeah, if I don't know, I just didn't think about it, and I just chucked it on the ground. But apparently, yeah, it was worth 2 or 3 burr runes, like at that time in ladder or whatever. You know, it depends on where it is in the season, and whatnot. But whoop. Thinking ghosts always mana burning me. Acidic, what are you talking about? Skinny dinosaurs? I'm really confused. Very confused. But yeah, that's the concert I got coming up. I got Motionless in White and Lorna Shore. Should be cool. I'd look into some other ones. Gotta be some of the cool ones coming up. I was glancing around. The reason I seen that band Get Scared, that I had seen they got back together when I didn't know they did. I forget which festival it was. They're playing at some festival, and I was like, wait a second, Get Scared? No way. But yeah. Zoom been talking about throwing something out that's actually worth something and made that mistake too many times. Yeah, I try not to. Obviously, you don't want to do that when you're live streaming and everyone's, what are you doing? That's worth like 3 burr runes, you idiot. They don't say you idiot, but they're just like, you know what they would be like. Of course. You know what they'd be like. Oh, some song or comedy thing you've seen? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never. Not sure about that one. Okay. I don't know. I know I said this before on stream. I don't understand what it is. It makes no sense. Because these are aluminum bottles, aka bottle-shaped cans. But they just taste better than cans. I don't know why. It makes no sense. I don't know why. It just does. Science can't explain everything, I guess. Do I play with custom keybinds or vanilla? I mean custom, but I don't know what you mean by custom or vanilla. I mean, I set my keybinds to what I want them to be down here. Like, I'm not sure, but I used F keys at the top, if that's what you mean. Different liner, maybe? I mean, I guess so, but why would it be a different liner inside the aluminum than an aluminum can? Like I said, I couldn't imagine explaining it. Psychological? Impossible, Nucky. I'm never tricked by those. Only weak-minded individuals are tricked by those marketing gimmicks. Why not? No, it scientifically does taste better. There's some reason behind it. Acidic saying the cans of Guinness is better than bottled. I'm not an avid Guinness drinker, so I'm not really sure on that one. I'll take your word on it. Will you get some mana points? Ah, can I teleport it? Yeah, I can. No key? Bro. Can better than bottle anything? Interesting. Because most people that I remember talking to about this, they say bottles are better. Bottles are always better, they say.
At Jordan T.
Jordan, yo!
Donated $10 through Super Chat. D33 Salah.
Thank you so much for the $10 Super Chat. Woo! Thank you so much. I'm gonna print this up, but there's nothing offensive about this, right? I don't really get it. But I'm gonna print it up anyways. And if this is offensive, somebody let me know. I'm gonna assume it's not. Thank you so much, Jordan, for the super print. Printer. Perfect. Fucking crap beer tastes like anything in any type of container. Drink Dragon Tail. Never heard of Dragon Tail before. Then Dragon's Mead. Dragon's Milk. Never heard of Dragon Tail. Sounds like some garbage craft beer, I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm just joking. But, yeah, I mean, I don't like drinking this super heavy stuff anymore all of a sudden, so. Since I feel like crap all the time, you know. Just gonna take this one down. We got enough prints up there. People know what Printer Friday is. Beer stays colder longer in the bottled can, says Prospero. Could be. Ever try Coors Banquet in the short barrels? Not much of a Coors guy. Okay, let's see what I got for shards. I might just terrorize like an act here or something and do some of the better areas there. I got a bunch of Act 2 to be honest, so for whatever reason I have a bunch of those. Maybe we'll just hit that. Act 2 is okay, I guess. Jordan says I have the best printer Friday skills you've ever seen. I mean, what can I say? It just comes natural. Titanium. This is your favorite one, Act 2? Act 2. Yeah, most... Let's see. Act 1 and 2, I think, are most people's, right? You're a fan of the Act 3 density. Okay, alright. Oh, probably want to... Yeah, well. Doesn't much matter, though. Amazing for all those tombs. All them tombs. This is true. This is true. Ooh. Probably want to pay attention a little bit, huh? Maybe I should actually use battle orders, huh? Ooh, good Stony Tomb map. How about that? Whoa, they're invincible. Dang it. Yeah, forget about it. Upgraded Witch Wild String. Interesting. What, Lil Megs, what was that, like, that item for, like, what build are you talking to use it for? But I must have missed something. Oh, up a minute ago here, let's see. Got a Witch Wild String with the jewel in it. Okay. Yeah, what build do you usually use that on? Like a Boazon, or is that something for something, like, special? Strafe is on, gotcha. I'm sorry I missed that, you know. Can't catch them all. I try to, though, but yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Oops, sorry. I'm going here. I'm naming off all the different tombs and stuff in Act 2. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I should probably do the sewers, huh? I kind of forgot about that. Maybe at the next waypoint or something. We'll go back and get her. Over under 1 Herald in all of Act 2. What do you think the over under is on that? Minus 1100 on the over under being more than 1 Herald. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Merc got ripped out. Probably all this poison, huh? Little skill issue on the kill speed here. I missed your print from an hour ago. I was asking Varthamus. Let me know again right now. I do owe you a print, but you never put one in that I seen. Do forgive me. Barthamus, right now, eyes are tied. They're just locked in on right now on the chat. Let me know what the super print was supposed to be, because that's my fault for missing it. Do forgive me. I'm locked in right now. I'm locked in on the chat. I'm locked in on it. Oh. You know what? I didn't know that. I remember reading that. I didn't know that that's what you want to print it for some reason. I'll get that printed up for you right now. Oh, man. For some reason, holding my eyes open there for just like 1 second, they're like super dry and I'm like incredibly tired. Print incoming. My apologies. Please do forgive me. What demon? My demon is the same one that everyone gets for Echoing Strike. Same one everyone gets. Push up where I took that. What's his name? Afasto. Boy, the battle orders is annoying because it only lasts like 11 seconds with it being level 2. Soup. Okay, I guess I just go right to that door, no big deal. Yeah, he's cursed. I don't know what the other one, what other order he actually has, to be honest. Oh, Ogre. Gotta check that. No. Boo. We'll just go like this. I was gonna do the sewers or whatever. Looks like he has might. The Merc's got might. I mean, he might have might too, actually. I don't even know. I guess he does have in town here, he has might, so he must actually have might as well. So I guess I didn't look too hard into finding the right one. That way I have double might. That gives you extra damage, right? Do they stack? Let me know in the comments. I don't think, I'm pretty positive they do not. Pretty positive. Oh, broken neck. Want a sling ring? Did I ever bring that over here? I did bring it over here. Yeah, I found that off of, yeah, they can go like 500 something. That'd be fine. I think I found that on Andariel. Oh boy, can't read any of that after the letter Z. But thank you so much for you saying great content and stuff. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Tough name to read, I'll be honest though. Titanium saying negative on the stacking. Hey, I don't like that kind of negativity around here. I'm just gonna pretend like it does. I kind of assumed it didn't. What was that glitch that used to happen? What was that glitch? When you would have Infinity on, and then a terrorized unique monster that rolled with conviction would they would glitch each other out to where you personally would have conviction on all of the time. It would be on your character, or no, it would be on your mercenary all the time. Because for some reason, if a monster had the same conviction aura as the conviction aura from Infinity, it would cause that to happen all the time. And apparently that bug was in the game always, but unique monsters were never high enough level to have a high enough conviction aura to be able to have that happen. But because they added terror zones, then they were high enough level. Some really weird thing like that. They must have fixed that, I'm guessing, huh? -5 sling ring. Tom said you found. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I've only found the one, so still pretty cool just to get even the one. But yeah, if you got one even more better, that's even more cooler for sure. Your friend in IRL found a burr, same location, a game coincidence, cast sanctuary. What are the odds? Yeah, if you guys are online in different games, yeah, pretty random for sure. Ooh, I didn't do this quest even, so. quest too. I was gonna say if it was offline single player, maybe you could say you found 2 in the same location. I'm like, ooh, you got one of them map seeds. But no, online, you and your buddy both, or even like you and your buddy in different places or something. Probably not. Just coinky dink. He found a burr right after you did. Yeah, just one of those crazy things, it sounds like. Crazy things. Whoa. I almost just out of habit, I was like, oh, this level's almost done. I'll just leave and I'll come back and run it again. I almost just hit save and exit. Devastating that would have been. Guide for my build race. There's definitely some on my channel for Echoing Strike for sure. What I did for the ladder, just like almost everybody did, but yeah, there's definitely on there somewhere. I don't have a link to it off the top of my head here, but Mustang says needs to get him one of these hats. I do like this hat. Does feel pretty good. And I like my decision just to put it off to the side. I was going to put it like large on the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of cheesy. Put it off the side. I was going to rotate it on an angle and have it on the side, but then I lined it up straight, and I was like, you know what? I just kind of like that. Just like, you know, it's there, but it's not too audacious, and it's just like off to one side, and yeah, I kind of like it. Speaking of getting one of these hats, Mustang, if anyone wants to get a shirt, a hat, one of the legendary mouse pads, desk pads with the campfire scene on it, check out the merch store, link in the description, or exclamation merch, of course. The sling ring, you don't need a TP book. This is true. This is true, but then I gotta keep, I don't know. Well, right now, what else am I going to do with that, I guess, huh? I have no skillers, so, like, you know, I don't have anything else better to put there. Eventually, my torch will take that spot, true story. Eventually, the torch will take that spot, so. Tom Morello. That was some kind of guitar player, right? Was he, like, Rage Against the Machine or something? Sounds familiar. Well, Meg said you got bush apple last night. You still got more left? Yeah, bush apple. I've only had a couple of them ever. They're very, very sweet. I couldn't really drink. Not my favorite, but. I feel like if I remember correctly, they're super sweet and they're like 2.4% alcohol or something. I'm not mistaken. Beer flavored apples are a better idea. Ooh, Mike. You know what's up. Hopefully you don't grab the wrong one to stick in your kid's lunch or something, you know? Send him to school. Like, I'll make you a peanut butter and jelly and, I don't know, grab you an apple real quick. Get a call. Hello, Mr. Phillips. Did you give your daughter one of those beer apples again? Oh, geez, sorry. Come on, bro. You should be unique. Little Meg says, wishing Rage Against the Machine would have made another album. Yeah, gotcha. I don't follow. I haven't followed him too much, obviously. I know the main popular Rage Against the Machine stuff. So you can't teleport past that. Great. Where's the way out of here, bro? It can't be over here, can it? Doesn't look like it, but I'll check real quick just in case. Where's the way out of here? How to be the coolest kid in school for a day. Beer apples. Right? Yeah, we know you gave her one of those beer apples because your daughter's acting like the coolest kid in school right now. Actually, she always is. Never mind. Edgy. Going on. Stream's going okay. Going good. Living the dream, so can't complain. Sweet Phil Phillips. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense, does it? What was that guy? Wasn't there a Phil Phillips on American Idol or something one year? Like his name was Philip Phillips. Some people. That should be illegal. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen a map come all the way around town and come back down like this. That's weird. I would not suspect this. A William Williams? Nice. Some people. 121 watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out on a Friday night. So if yeah, like button on YouTube. Make it happen for me. Seven Dust new album today? Interesting. Seven Dust. I used to listen to them back in the day. I mean, you know. The big song, what was it? Praise, I think, was the big one from back in the day. What was the show I went to? I seen Seven Dust in concert like 5 years ago. I forget who they were playing with. Oh, wait. I think it was Seven Dust in like Non-Point. What was this concert? For some reason, I think the concert was... I can't remember. I seen a couple of... I've only been to this venue like one time ever. And then one year, just like one summer, I seen 3 concerts there. And they were all concerts of old bands. And I can't remember which ones were at which show. So it must have been Seven Dust, Non-Point, Il Nino. Anyone remember a band Il Nino? Not like El Nino, Il Nino. It was crazy because I'm like, Il Nino, I remember that band, but I can't remember the names of any of their songs. And then they started playing their songs, and I'm like, I know every single word. Like, of every song they played. Because I think they must not have had very many songs, because I had one of the albums, and my buddy had another one of the albums that we listened to a few different times. Like, quite often, I guess, but... yeah. Yeah, I think that was the show. A couple of my buddies are like huge Non-Point fans, so we're like, I was like, oh yeah, Seven Dust. I know them a little bit. And I remember the Il Nino, yeah. And you're a big fan of Non-Point. I mean, I like Non-Point, sure. Why not? They're okay. But yeah, then I went to the same place. Oh yeah, it was called You used to listen to us in high school tour. It was Silverstein, Hawthorne Heights. I don't know. Those are only two I remember. But there was like two other bands that were like, I don't remember who it was, but. All right. Stone of Jordan. Oh. One of these times. Brand new. It might have been brand new. Yeah, maybe. It might have been. You must have been there. Dark New Day. That sounds so familiar. You said the Seven Dust guy used to be in that? That sounds so familiar. Pierce the Veil? Yeah, I don't Pierce the Veil. I don't. Maybe. I don't really remember, to be honest. So. Ethereal. No sockets. What should I do with that? If anything. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. I think I'm just gonna do nothing with it because non-superior. It's not like a in-demand base or whatever. So I'll find one later. Dashboard could have been dashboard too. We definitely seen dashboard one time at a different place. Was it dashboard? What was that? I think it was Taking Back Sunday and Dashboard Confessional. Show I seen one time. Oh, where'd Mark go? Oh well. I forgot. Ever use Act 5 for style points? The only time I use Act 5, Merc, is on the Fist of the Heavens Paladin, really. And any other ones I can't really remember using it, but that's pretty much the only time. Titanium. Yeah, all three of those bands I've seen before. Was it Chiodos? Was that the one? I went to some show. So if you ever heard of the band Dance Gavin Dance, I went to some show. I think Chiodos was at that one too. This is a long time ago. The lead singer of Dance Gavin Dance, my friend, was like talking to him. My friend and her friend. So it's two girls. And got him to come outside and gets in her SUV with us. Like, hey, chug some beers with us as we're gonna go to some bars or something. And he's like, let's go. He's chugging beers in the car and stuff. And as we're driving out of Detroit, this guy's manager is blowing him up. Where are you? We gotta blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, I'm going back to this hotel with these people. And you can hear his manager like, what are you doing? Get them to turn around now and get back here. We gotta get on the tube. But you know, it was crazy. I could not believe it was like actually happening. It was one of those things like, I don't know. Not that it's some big famous guy from big famous band or something, but you know, it was just, I was like, oh my God, this lead singer of Dance Gavin Dance is just pounding beers next to me in this car. So yeah, not the wildest, craziest thing ever, because, you know. Yeah, it was still weird though. See, Little Megs, you say you had, sounds like you're saying you had a advanced launch copy of Hawthorne Heights, it sounded like. Nice. Is this the right way to go? I'm getting confused here. Oh yeah, it must be. Why did I come up here before? Huh, I don't know. Sound like a great time? I mean, it was interesting. I mean, it wasn't the funnest, most exciting thing, but it was still crazy that the lead singer of the band, after the show, came down and hopped in our vehicle and was like, "Oh yeah, I'll totally go to this random hotel party with you guys." Like, never met him before, just hopped in our car and we, you know. It's like people in bands really are that crazy. Oh, Little Meg's, gotcha. I never had heard the story. I thought that guy, you said he did it himself. I thought, and it could have been just the story they made up because they didn't want to say it, but I had thought he took like multiple medications. He was like taking stuff he wasn't prescribed or something. He was taking stuff he was prescribed and then stuff he wasn't prescribed. And there was like an interaction that took him out or whatever. But yeah, like I said, you probably know better than I do because that's just what I heard. That was probably the story they told everybody, huh? Good old Maggot Layer farming. Let's go! Self-medication. Yeah, I assumed... Because what I had heard, it was like antidepressants mixed with like illegal drugs and then mixed with like some other prescription drugs that he was taking but shouldn't have been prescribed or something. That's what I had heard. Like, you probably shouldn't take all them drugs all at once, but I mean, just common sense to tell you that, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Call to arms to fight with or to buff? It's usually just for the buff, but I mean, it does have a bunch of enhanced damage on it, don't it? 280 with increased attack speed. You could use it on a weapon to attack too, but yeah. Small says, am I late? Oh yeah. That's all right though. 8:28. We got some time left. Can we get some? Wow. No maggot layer density for me. I see how it is. I'm just one average man just farming the maggot layer here, and they can't give me any good density. Thanks a lot, game. I see how it is. I see how it is. Adam's true story. Okay. They are bad. Bulba-yo!
Happy Friday. Bulba just found a ghoul in Sur last week.
A ghoul. Congratulations, and thank you so much for the $10 dono. Bulba, if you want to super print up on the board behind me, let me know. Because you super chatted enough or donated enough or whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much, Yellow Joe. Thank you. Man. It is also one thing that's disappointing. Beers make my ear feel better. Really disappointing. You know, obviously makes things hurt less, I guess, but wait, what? Over here. Boy, this stinks. Why did I come down here? Meow. I think where's the big guy at? There he is. I think let's do the big guy. We'll go do the Tal's tombs, and we'll call it a day. No print, just thanks for the vids. Thank you, Bulba. Legend. Jacobs, welcome in. Got the new Seven Dust album playing. Nice, Megs. Nice. I told you bourbon was the answer. You did, Race. You did. You did. No, actually, after today, though, I can't drink at all the rest of the weekend, so... Can't drink for 2 days before this test I got on Monday, so... Not that it's like the end of the world, but... But Saturday, though? I know, right? I mean, it's not that big a deal. Like, I'm not going anywhere on Saturday. I don't have any plans. I actually do have something going on Sunday, though, but... Oh, well. One event I can't drink for, what, you know, it is what it is. Not the end of the world. Or is it? Maybe some overseas guy will fix up the sound. Is it really that bad? It sounds that bad that everything needs to be readjusted and whatnot? Remastered? Kind of crazy. Bobcat said he wants a mod, or he wants an expansion or something to play as like the villain in D2. I mean, that you'd have to do like Diablo 2 too. And you, in that game, you are Diablo. Except you never get taken out, I guess. D2 alternate universe. Where Diablo wins. Go listen to some of the songs. I mean, how could it sound that bad? Some of my favorite albums are ones that are just like, they aren't like mastered great. But I guess if it's someone like in their garage for their first album when they're like 18, it's different than like a band that's been around for 25 years and this is their 13th album, you know? Kind of has less charm at that point, doesn't it? D22, you're Diablo. You just sit in one room waiting for people to come take you out, yeah, once every 2 minutes. True story. They're invincible and they just rip you down in like 11 seconds. Or in like 6 seconds and then... Yeah. I almost just saved and exited again. I kind of got to go to town and repair anyways here, so... Race next weekend's your birthday. Happy early birthday. You're gonna spend 3 days detailing your car. That's gonna be the cleanest car in the history of the world. Oh, I got the wrong weapon out. Merc died instantly, I see. Cool. Boy, did I call it or what? I was like, watch, I'm gonna do these terror zones for like hours straight and get no heralds. The way the heralds are now is so insane. How can you just hit terror zones for like hours and get one herald? So crazy. So crazy. It's pretty interesting, or it's kind of weird how they had it set up in the PTR as well. Hopefully they find a middle ground there. Because like in the first 11 seconds of a terror zone, you'd instantly get 2 heralds. And then after that, none ever. Hey. Because I think what it would do is it would force the first couple heralds, and then after that, they would just farm the normal way. Or they would spawn the normal way, I meant to say. Ray said he's gotten 4 heralds since he joined the stream. Nice. I've been doing nothing but only Terror Zone since I started streaming, and it's been 2 hours and 16 minutes, and I've gotten 1 herald. So. I don't know how it's designed, but yeah, the heralds are so random. It's crazy. I've done 1 act and gotten like 14 heralds before, and then I've cleared entire games and gotten like 2 heralds in like full game clears. It's so crazy random. So crazy. Renardus, what's going on? Welcome in. Bengal waffle. The new jewel is just what the Hammerden needed. More damage, more magic find. I know, right? It is kind of disappointing that they added a stuff in to buff the Hammerden. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit like, did the Hammerden really need a buff? I don't think so. There's like nothing in the game immune to magic. Do you really need to buff magic damage when nothing's immune to it already? Isn't that kind of the buff you get with using magic damage stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, pretty crazy, Bengal, for sure. Bobcat talking about if we played the dark side of Diablo 2. Instead of finding the staff and stuff, you have to go out and hide them. Nice. Oh, a World Stone Shard. Eastern. That's, I don't remember what levels these are. Act 2? Okay. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, Varthmus. Too kind. Seriously, too kind.
You people need to wake up. It's Friday and it's the 1st. I know you got paid. Drop them supers. Phil needs more beer, lol.
Only if they want to. Only if they want to. But Varthmus, holy smokes! Thank you so much for a $50 super chat. Thanks so much, Barthemus. Insane generosity. Thank you so much. And it is Friday. Printer Friday. You legend. Hey, you get another one. Let me know in the comments down here what your next super print is, since I kind of missed the other one and then got to it late. But yeah, once again, thank you so much. Holy smokes. Appreciate you. But yeah, no one has to super chat unless they want to and they can afford it. 2 key criteria before anyone does that. You want to and you can afford it. Hit that stream with the refresh. You probably get the buffering to go away, I think. That's usually what happens, or it's usually like someone's internet or whatever. Studio dude says, dude, I did not get paid. That is true. I get paid once a month, so. I get a YouTube paycheck on the 21st of every month. Yeah, let's see, what is it, the first? Oh man, shit. Isn't it right on the first when everyone gets their Social Security paychecks? So really, you guys should be all loaded right now, all you old farts. Just absolutely loaded with your Social Security paychecks that just came in, right? I know you D2 players are old. Thunder up? Okay, alright. We'll get that printed for you. Thunder up. I guess like this. This is, let's see, one word. How large should I make it? Like this? Sure, why not? Whoa. Oh, didn't want to do that. Super print! Print, print, print. Cheers, Mamins. Mustang says you'll die at the place you work. Don't do that. Also, anyone who does retire, make sure you instantly start doing stuff all the time. Don't be one of those people that just sits at home for like 6 months and then you die of a heart attack. Get up same time you used to get up for work and go golfing, get in golf leagues, do stuff all the time. All the time. Little Meg's talking about, I think Social Security maybe that you're... See, I had heard, and the reason I said that, Little Meg's, I'm not a Social Security paycheck receiving expert or anything. My parents always told me, never go grocery shopping the first weekend of every month. Because this is what my parents told me. They could have been wrong, or maybe they changed it. They said, never go grocery shopping the first weekend of every month. Because there'll be a bunch of 80-year-olds in the parking lot, like crashing into people and like walking super slow in the store and you can't get around them and stuff. I took their word for it, I'm gonna be honest. I never questioned them, so. They said never go grocery shopping the first weekend of every month. Whoa, what happened here? Interesting. 844. Liquid Slayer Dracus? Yeah, so I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just got back into the game. Your vids help so much. Appreciate you. Performed Flame. Thanks for watching. No need to thank me. I thank you, all you viewers, every day. Thought you guys watching my vids and stuff, and I couldn't be doing this, so appreciate y'all. I'm really stuck between these urns here. Started run with a low, now a Vex. What? In one run, you got both of those? Bruh. I would take either one of those after 3 hours of playing. Ugh. Every sacred armor must be identified. For what logical reason? Don't ask. Like button's broken, you hit it. No erect is mesh. I don't know. Maybe you gotta try. Maybe you gotta do it 2 more times. I don't know. Barthman said you got your retirement, VA, and Social Security all on the 1st. I knew it. I knew it. Is this offline? Yeah. I do a few, like a month or so, 1 month, 2 month on ladder every season, and I do a couple of months of offline single player. Single player's the GOAT. Yeah, Biv, you did mention that with ads in your when you said ads in your sub box, you're saying like right in your subscription feed or whatever? Like you're scrolling through looking for videos and there's like a giant ad that's like the full size of your phone screen? Is that what you were getting at, Biv? And they autoplay, you say? Yeah, I've never seen that before. Well, the thing is too is I don't see a lot of that stuff because I have YouTube Premium, I guess, but so I don't believe I see any of those ads. I think they all get, you know. Boy, anytime I watch YouTube on any device that doesn't have YouTube Premium, I almost like lose my mind. I'll be honest. I've had YouTube Premium for like 6 years now, and I just cannot, you know, just being able to like go for walks and like put a podcast that's on YouTube right on my phone and just listen to it, and like minimize videos and then slide them off to the side and have some other thing going at the same time. That's what I do all the time. I pop up a YouTube video and you can minimize it, but completely slide it off the screen so there's a little nub sticking off to the side, and then I'll draft like an underdog best ball draft. Even YouTube Shorts, you can minimize YouTube Shorts and put them to the side. Like every once in a while when I'll pop up a YouTube Short, you can even minimize those, and or you can minimize the short and then look for a different video. Because man, I hate the whole Shorts subscription feed thing. I don't really watch Shorts that often, but when I do, I never want to swipe. Never let YouTube pick a video for me. Oh my god, YouTube is the best at picking absolute dog crap videos for you, no matter what you're watching. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, but a bunch of people, YouTube Premium's awesome. I know a lot of people, I don't know, I haven't seen the comment yet, but yeah, ad blockers, a lot of people usually say that. The only thing with ad blockers is you can't get them on your phone, which if you're at the gym or just do stuff on your phone or whatnot, so. Wasn't the Warlock nerfed to the ground? I'll let you look at my build and you can decide. This is Players 8 difficulty, and I have an insight. This is P8 right here. In P8 Terra Zone. The short answer is no. It was no. Next season it will probably be less strong though. You are accurate. In that sense. Brave browser on mobile. You go in. Oh, you don't go into like the YouTube app to watch things on your phone. You open a specific browser and use an internet browser on your phone to go onto YouTube. That's wild. I mean, it doesn't sound impossible. Of course, I'm not saying that, but that just I don't know if I've ever heard of somebody using internet browsers on their phone to use a specific browser to use the ad blocker to get around. Yeah, I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. Stunk years ago, good now. Yeah, I'll take your word on that. I've never heard of anybody using a web browser to use an ad blocker extension on their phone. That's pretty wild. Dolrune, legendary. There we go. Here's our Duriel. Statue. Where'd my... Oh my gosh. What? Really? Yeah, YouTube music thing is pretty decent, right? After, well, we got to see what the Maelstrom, we got to see what the nerfs end up being, because a lot of people didn't understand or something that the PTR isn't the nerfs that are coming to the Echoing Strike Warlock. They are, what that is a test to see how powerful their idea of changing the skill would be. And then from there, they're going to adjust it again, probably, if needed. So, can't say for sure yet, but Zero Shell nice? Yeah. The plugin is built into the browser, so you get the browser and the plugin is already with it. Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. Man, people will do anything to get around, to get ad blockers, I guess, huh? Pistons are getting rocked right now. Oh no, let me check, dude. Last time I looked, they were down by like 5 or 6, but that's not good. Oh my god. Well, yeah. 14. Not good. That is not good. Yeah. We're gonna need to score more points. What it looks like. YouTube music, no search for your playlist. I guess I never really thought about it. No search for your playlist. Yeah, I wouldn't even know if that's accurate or not. I think we got one more tomb over here, right? Oh, I guess not. Oh wait, we do. Never mind. Guess we'll rock that. Almost the end of Printer Friday here, so you like YouTube but not Google. Well, I got unfortunate news for you. Yeah, I wonder. See, the thing is too, I wonder this. Because I always thought that YouTube started paying creators less, like per view or whatever. I wonder if the reason that YouTube creators started making way less money is because the number of people using ad blockers went up like exponentially over the last like 5 years. I wonder, now that I think, because if someone uses an ad blocker to watch like videos or whatever, you don't make any money. No, I choose not to believe it either way. I don't want to put any blame on the viewer anyways. I'd rather blame Google, Alphabet. I'm sure it's their fault. Let's see, Warlock, definitely ridiculous, but was fun to play. I mean, ooh, let's go. This. If I get a Herald right now, this will be the second Herald I got in the last 3 hours. I'm doing only Terror Suns. How many Heralds does it take to get a Sunder Chime? Let me know in the comments. Probably a mix of both, to be fair. Yeah, that is probably the most accurate one for sure, yeah. Probably both. Holy moly, did it get really hot in here? Or is it just me? Crap. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is everything taking so long to get taken out here? $89. Reaper said you played all season, got one. Oof. Yeah, I only tried like a few times, I guess you would say. I did 2 full game clears like by myself, and then I did 2 full game clears with a party where we all like stuck together and took out monsters like as fast as, literally the fastest you could possibly take out monsters and stick together. And I wanted us to stick together so that I could see if a Thunder Charm ever fell. I would just at least see it fall, you know what I mean? But yeah, none of those full game clears did we get a Thunder Charm to fall. So, and that's not some gigantic sample size or anything. I realize that, but get off Beezer. Huh. Don't know what that means. Must be what a rapid is. What? Doctor give you the all clear? No. No. Doctor said, yeah, you're effed up and I have no idea why. Pretty much the doctor told me it's either a psychological problem or I have brain tumors, essentially. Yeah. Is patch released? No. Patch isn't going to be till next season. The Echoing Strike's green because of Hexpurge is green. 857. Okay, looks like we're pretty much... I mean, let me force spawn this Herald real quick, I guess. Where are we gonna go? Okay, there we go, I guess. Not sure exactly where he spawned at, but we'll figure it out. Oops. Is it down here somewhere? Yes. Whoa! Oh my gosh, there's one shot at my Merc. Crap. Good thing the demon is invincible. Thunder Charm! I couldn't get that 1 in a bazillion chance of a Thunder Charm from a tier 1 Herald. Come on. Come on! Two Heralds in 3 hours. Let's go! That is true that the Warlock clears P8 TZs with Charcy bought items. This is true. That was 9-shotted on the Mercs, Marty. I mean, I technically maybe, but if he gets hit and instantly drops, like, I call that a one-shot. Warlockitis, that's what's going on up here. Okay, I got you. 2 to 3 hours. How lucky? Yeah, in 3 hours getting 2 Heralds. That's good luck actually for getting Heralds right now, huh? Yeah, it was 9 instantaneous spears to the face for sure. It's so crazy. If I just like push on my ear for a while. It's perfect. Like 80 to 90% of the sound problem went away. So weird. Ooh, Jaquinta. You put the enhanced damage jewel in your helm, then you remembered about that glitch. Yeah, unfortunate. Definitely not that good a streamer luck. But look at the time, it's 9 o'clock. You know what that means. Printer Friday has come to an end, folks. Thank you so much. Anyone who supported the channel, even if you didn't get a super print, several people supported the channel today with very, very, very generous donations and stuff. I appreciate you a lot. A lot. You have no idea. So, I'm hopping out. I know it's 6 o'clock. Where you at? You know what I haven't done? I haven't raided anybody in a while and stuff. Who's is somebody on Twitch that's somebody I haven't raided in a while? I've never heard of this guy, but his stream title is D2R for life. So promising. How about we raid this random dude that I don't know that his stream title is D2R for life? Like, why not? I don't have too many. I'm not really. It looks like a nice gentleman. And then let's see. YouTube redirects. Is anybody? I have nobody streaming nothing right now. I guess so. I have kind of unsubscribed from a lot of people lately, but we'll raid this random guy on Twitch. Make sure you guys tell him what's up. Hopefully he has a good stream for you. Peace out, Twitch. Have a great night. And thank you so much, YouTube, for joining me. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. You legends. And keep slaying. Ooh, yeah.